When we wrapped production on The Glassworker, I just felt this huge weight lift off of my shoulders. I can't explain it. It was just so difficult to maintain the same level of passion and obsession day in and day out for almost a decade in an environment like Karachi. And I also had to keep the team motivated. Not everyone is as obsessive as I am.
Usman is very hardworking, very passionate, and he is extremely humble. He is so humble that it makes us humble, or at least I could say that for myself. When I joined Mano, not just Man, but everybody around him as well, they work so hard that you kind of have to match that level.
I can't do something I'm not fully into. So if you want to do something in your life, you should do it with all your heart, or your work will never show that kind of effort. And obviously everyone here really cares about this project, and it shows in their work. You know, love has been put into every single frame that they've drawn.
I have great faith in this movie. Personally, since day one, we did a lot of reboots. Even then, I had faith in this movie, and I am very certain that it's going to achieve great things.
It's that cliched thing, but honestly, if even a few people can be impacted or moved by the story, that is good enough.
The amount of hard work everyone's put in, I think it has a lot of potential.
It's very, very rewarding to see the culmination of years of hard work come together and resulting in a film that on screen looks absolutely beautiful.
I hope the public likes how it looks. I hope they like the story. I hope they really like what we've done, the music, everything that we've put into it.
People often ask me, why did you choose to start this studio and make this film in Pakistan? I mean, it's true. It was an intense process making this film here. Apart from the lack of infrastructure for film in general, Karachi itself has a very badly managed infrastructure. I mean, things fall apart when it rains, especially during the monsoon seasons. Electricity goes regularly, and load shedding are just regular occurrences.
We're always surrounded by chaos, yet we still decide to live our life and create art like we're doing right now. And I think a lot of us as artists put that into the film in general, that why art is so important.
The challenges of doing this in Pakistan are that you're doing it in Pakistan. So that means all the challenges anybody growing up in Pakistan, living in Pakistan faces, you kind of superimpose those on making a film too. There's not much government support. Actually, there's none at all. You kind of have to basically fend for yourself. And I don't think it's just this challenge is a Pakistani challenge, but if you're trying to do something creative and you're trying to do something that's unheard of, you could be anywhere in the world and you're gonna have to basically break those doors down yourself.
Deep down, I guess I liked the challenge. One of my heroes says, you have to push yourself until your nose starts bleeding and see what you create. We really did will this studio and film into existence.
If you are really passionate about something that you need to do, you will overcome any obstacle you need to overcome.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
A lot of stuff goes to South Asia as service work from Western studios, and a lot of original work comes out of South Asia, but doesn't go beyond the borders. You know, it plays in South Asia, whereas this film is it's gonna play in the West. It is, to me, it feels closest to Gone with the Wind.
It's so great. I always think when you read a project, and if I feel that it's truthful and authentic, genuinely, and also the people that I get to work with, it's culturally specific for me in a certain way. At the same time, it feels incredibly universal. I've never worked on an indie animated film before, and it's great. And I really hope that people watch this and get the same reaction as I did when I first read the script. It was a bit of a tearjerker.
It was so incredible to experience that a revolution of sorts was beginning in Pakistan, and the intention of Mano to be able to find creative artists across Pakistan and bring them together, a very clear intention to achieve something as prolific as The Glassworker.
The Glassworker is a special project because it's unique, it's rooted in passion. All the films I produce, I would try them to be unique. And certainly The Glassworker was a unique film. It was so out of the blue, so new, so fascinating. Also, the team around it was very young and very professional.
Animation in Pakistan could be great bedfellows. Let's hope it's happened. Because I see no reason at all why, storytelling is not limited to the Western world. It's not limited to the Southern world. It is something that is part of every culture, every tribe, Everybody has their stories to tell, and they all want to tell them in their way. The fact that Usman, has decided hand-drawn 2D animation is how I wish to tell this story about the stupidity of war is just brilliant.